You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right. Hey guys, I'm back. I am doing an unboxing in the shop today. So I have best buddy Aiden. I have my littlest sister-in-law Holly with me. And we are looking at Never Enough Tactical for May 2018. I upgraded to the Elite subscription just to see how it's different from the Advanced. So I don't know how that's going to compare, but hopefully it'll be something really cool. So if you haven't already seen Patriot Arms and Coatings, welcome to the shop, to this little corner of it anyway. So we're gonna get right to the unboxing. You guys have seen this before. The unboxing knife today is my very modified Spyderco military. Are you having fun annoying me? Yeah, okay. So take a look at the barrel and blade for May to see a link to this particular piece of work, how this came to be, but let's get right into this box now. All right, Holly, why don't you go ahead and help me just start taking some things out and laying them down. And we're gonna take everything out of the box.
Make sure they don't.
Yeah, make sure they don't roll away. This is on like a rolling table that goes to the giant saw over there. A lot of Mission First Tactical. We've been working with a lot of Mission First Tactical stuff here in the shop lately too, which is kind of cool. Strike Face, this has to be body armor. It is body armor. All right, that's cool. All right, we're gonna go through all this stuff. And what are you doing? All right, so Aiden is determined to just try to keep poking me and annoying me through this entire video.
So you just gonna be back there.
So, you know, there's that. Boy, sure does get busy working here at the shop, and I sure do get tired a lot of the time. Oh, yeah, oh. Okay. So let's see, what do we got first? So it comes with a Born Primitive gift voucher. Use the code, there's got a code for $20. Proud supporter of those who serve. Okay, so we'll put that off to the side. Cool, all right? So, the Elite box is, yes, there's going to be noise, they're in the shop. The Elite box is quite a bit more than the Advanced box that I've been getting. It's about twice the price. So here's installation instructions for the M33 rail, which is in the box. So we're going to go through everything. My wonderful assistant will be handing me things as we go. All right, so starting in the basic supply drop, we're going to start with the Universal Equipment Mount by Mission First Tactical with an MSRP of $24.99. I didn't see a mission. All right, so we've got Mission First Tactical. Now it says over here it's a Universal Equipment Mount, but it's not, so much a Universal Equipment Mount as it is a bipod mount, which actually works really well for the rifle project I have going on right now, which I'm not sure when that's going to be posted, but you know, it's just not finished yet. We're working on it. So I'll tell you what, we will look at this a little bit better when we look at another thing here, when we have some rails to mount it on and take a look. But $24.99, so like here's the thing, I don't normally mount a lot of, you guys have seen the rifle I have at home. I don't strap a lot of gear onto it. I leave it pretty simple. So I'm not a huge connoisseur of rifle accessories. However, this guy's all polymer except for the sling mount at the bottom and, you know, the hardware for screwing stuff in. It's very lightweight, which I like, obviously. You know, nobody wants some heavy crap hanging off the gun. Do you want heavy crap hanging off the gun? No, of course you don't. Of course you don't. Nobody does. Nobody does. Don't laugh. This girl could probably shoot better than a lot of you guys can with her dad. So we will take a better, closer look at this when we open up the rails. We'll snap it on and kind of see. But since it definitely has use for me, and Mission First is a really, made in the USA, not some outsourced to China or some other country overseas, good quality gear. This will go in the like it pile to start off with. Can't really see the piles right here, but like it pile. It's a like it pile.
Okay.
All right, so next, we're not up to that yet. I know you want to get to that, so we can put that on there. But next, the Recon Pry Bar by Rogen USA with an MSRP of $60. This. It does look like a knife, but it's a Rogen Pry Bar. So let's see what we've got. Oh, it's coming right out of the sleeve.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got some stuff on the card here. I'm trying to not get reflections on there. We've got a big open garage door right in front of us. 100% made in the USA. Now, you know what it reminds me of? Well, I'll show you what it reminds me of in a minute. It is very simply a big chunk of steel with a chisel end on it and a little P-cord wrap. It says that it was designed and sent to troops in Afghanistan and Iraq for testing. It's exactly 1 inch wide, so it's made that it can fit into MOLLE straps. So you can keep it in a plate carrier, you can keep it in a tack vest. So it's the bag I carry to the shop every day.
It is filled with it.
It's filled with stuff. But look, it has MOLLE on it. So it fits directly into the MOLLE strap, so you can carry it without a sheath. Easy access. That's pretty cool. I guess it's got some cool uses. Let me show you what it reminds me of, though. It does. It looks a lot, really, very alike. So do you guys remember this from the Battle Box Urban Survival Box? This is Ontario's version, very similar of the same kind of tool.
They're like the same height.
They're
the same material.
Yeah. Now, I don't know if it's exactly the same kind of steel. You know, we can compare that, but this also will fit into your MOLLE straps. I've been carrying this with me to and from the shop just for various purposes. The coating holds up really well, and it's got a really nice micarta handle on it. So while I understand that this is simplicity in action, it is very similar to this right here, which I think just gives you a little bit more functionality. So if I had to pick one of these, which ones do you like, Ellie?
I like that one.
Yeah, right?
Because this could just like slip right off if it was loose.
Yeah.
And the metal would just go into your hands. So that'd be good.
Off the top of my head, I don't really know the exact price difference. So, you know, I'll have to put it on the screen when I look it up later on. Good tool. Both of them good tools. But, I mean, if I'm going to spend the money on something like this, I like the Ontario version. Great grip. You know, your hand locks into it, you don't slip off of it. You've got your glass breaker / temple smasher on the other side. It does everything that this thing will do. Now, the only difference is, again, the steel is just a little bit thicker on this one.
But that one's a little longer.
Yeah, it is a little bit bigger reach. I don't know, I just kind of, personal preference, I like this one a little better. So I'm not saying that this is not a good tool. I just feel like I like...
It's better grip.
Yeah.
In case, like, this could just, like, go, ooh, that just slips out of your hand.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna put it in the don't like it pile. I'm gonna put it in the meh pile for right now. Meh.
Until we use it.
Meh. Now this one does have the option for getting, you know, hammered down on, whereas this one you got your glass breaker in. But still, I like the Ontario version. I've been carrying this one around a lot with me. So we're gonna call this one a meh. And this one comes with a $5 off code, you know, for future purchases. So we've got one in the like it, one in the meh.
Let's see what the next one is.
Let's see what the next item is. The color coding kit by Bankwest for $11.99.
It just looks like from here.
It looks like Velcro.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So.
Oh, it's to hold a power recorder thing?
Well, this is, you can wrap this around your gear. I guess this is designed to work with another thing that they sell. So in this, you get, it's like a vinyl or a PVC. I honestly can never tell the difference. You get a color coding system, and then you get these Velcro color strips. Which one? I'm assuming each one separates from all the other ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just get these Velcro strips, and then
There are some tactical colors in here that it's not all like pink, purple, and green, yellow.
And then I'm assuming that based on the picture, Bankwest sells this little gear bag, and then you can wrap this, or I mean, you know, if you just have like space for a morale patch or something, or Velcro on the outside, you can just throw this on there and then quick color code what kind of gear it is by this. Which I can see that could be pretty useful. The problem is, what if you have multiple different things in like one area? This is great if you have everything separated into individual pouches in a container like this. Or, I mean, what if you just have one go bag though, and inside you have a lot of stuff? Whoa, you're gonna fight with that? You guys don't kill your aunt with that, okay? We're trying not to murder family members today. All right, thank you. I don't know. How do you feel about this one?
I feel like if you have the things that like went with that, it would be a good use. But I feel like you should send like a tester one of these to see how it fits around it. Because like if they just send you a picture, it's just like what if that doesn't really mean true. So.
Yeah, it's a good point. You know, maybe they.
I don't know what to say.
If you don't have the whole set, I mean, it's sort of.
And it's like
yeah.
not a purpose.
If you don't organize your gear into specific little pouches, then I guess this isn't helping you out all that much. I guess what you could do though, if you wanted to use this different, like if you've got, I know a buddy of mine has identical go bags, one for each family member, and each one has slightly different stuff. So you could assign each go bag a different color, so people know really quick whose is whose.
It's actually a pretty smart idea.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess this really works best if you own their thingy. So I guess I'm gonna.
It could be used for different purposes, but.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm torn. I'm torn between putting in the don't like it and the meh.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's really most useful if you own their specific thing, and if you don't organize gear this way, and I don't organize gear this way. I don't know.
You don't like organized things. You don't like having time for your hands.
I mean, I don't. I organize my gear differently, and so these really wouldn't help me personally, but there might be some people that it does work for. But I'm personally going to put it in the. I'm going to put it in the math pile because I can think of other uses I would use this for. Forget this little thing. I would use these to denote other kinds of things. But I don't know. So.
2 in the meh.
2 in the meh. 2 meh. Meh.
And then 1 in the light pile.
Yeah. But now we're getting to the 4-side rail for the AR-15/M16 by Mission First Tactical with an MSRP of $59.99. It's amazing how expensive these rail systems are. So first of all, this only works if you've got a 6-inch, obviously. If you've got a larger sized, like full-sized M16 style rather than M4 style. What?
You just went right into it, just like.
Yeah. We gotta get it out. See it. Check it out. Does it come with? It does come with. Comes with pads. I'm gonna save this rubber band. This is a tactical rubber band. It's black. It'll be useful.
Whoa.
So let's see. What do we got? Some assembly instructions. We got some assembly instructions.
Nice. That's always a good thing.
Yes. So plastic, no metal. So lightweight. That's good.
We always like lightweight.
We do like lightweight. Full size. No half ones. Now you could they're rubber, right? So you could cut them in half. But if you wanted to put like a small, let's say, flashlight or laser on the forward end, I like the ones where you have the half-size pad, so you could like cover up half of the rail, so you're not rubbing your hand on the cheese grater on the rear, but you still are able to put something on one part. Now again, it's rubber. You could cut it in half. It's not that big a deal. But
Screws.
they snap on easy. Here, you put some on. See how easy it is for you
What?
to put this on.
Like right here?
No, it goes on the rails right there. It goes the other way. See the open end there? This open end goes towards that part right there. snap it on.
Yeah, that's actually pretty easy.
Yeah. Here's one more.
Whoa.
Very nice. So here it is completed, like with all the rails covered up. And it's actually a very nice grip.
The rubber,
holds,
I feel like, just makes it like nice grip.
it holds very securely.
So if you like plan on slipping, you won't probably lose your gun. It will make you let go.
Yes. Now I am sure somewhere in the shop we have a frame that we can put this on. So
Yeah.
let me go look for one real quick and be right back. Here it is. Mounts pretty easily onto your standard Delta ring assembly. Now we can use this to test out some of the other cool things that we are looking at.
Just taking it off piece by piece.
And expose the rails. There we go. So let's take a look at this universal bipod adapter now. And it's got a little push button, slide it in place, and it locks, and that's very easy to use. And a little harder to get it off again. Push that button and then slide it, but
Give me a push
no, thanks though. This adds zero weight to the whole assembly of the whole thing. It's really cool. You ready to go?
Yeah.
I'm losing my wonderful assistant, but thank you. It's been a fun time. I have lost my wonderful assistant, unfortunately. Going to do wonderful assistant things, I guess. Anyway, this thing adds zero weight to the whole assembly. Pretty easy to use. It's still in the I Like It pile. Now the cool things about these being the polymer plastic, there's so many different things you can do to them to make them uniquely yours. And here in the shop, we've worked with MFT products before to do so much customization, and their polymers take really well to any kind of Cerakote, any kind of hydrographics, hydrodipping, any kind of coatings. So MFT stuff is really good for customizing all your gear. Like, you know, anybody and everybody has just plain old black hardware. In the upcoming video, a whole tutorial on, well, not so much tutorial, but like, you know, a little documentary, little how's it going on how hydrographics really work. You're gonna see us actually doing the dipping process with some MFT hardware. And it takes it really, really well. So we're gonna leave this for now because we're going to use this to look at another MFT product that came in the box. The rails finish off everything that came in the basic supply drop. The basic supply drop MSRP is $156.97. Again, you might be able to find this stuff for a lower price on your own, but that's what the MSRP price is for everything. Let's move into the advanced supply drop, and we're going to look for the... Oh, by the way, I'm putting the rails in the I Like It pile. I think this is the Range Kit by Pigloo with an MSRP of $45. So, nice little case, hard case, covered in nylon. And inside we have all kinds of cleaning equipment. Oh, and this even comes up. All right, so let's see. So this shelf snaps in and comes out. So here you have all of your brass brushes and some picks to get in the fine areas. Nice tools. Looks like here you've got pieces right to get those star areas in an AR-15 type receiver. Collapsible rod, and then in here you've got the rod handle itself, and it looks like you've got, well, I'm not sure what's in this white unmarked tube. I don't know. It's just a clear unmarked tube. But then we have pig lube. Which looks like a, it smells like bacon. The lubricant smells like bacon. Yes, excellent. So I'm guessing this is a cleaning solution. I'm just guessing, and then you've got some patches in there. Now this obviously will do multiple calibers, from handgun up to rifle. I like that this tray comes out and is separable. I'll be honest, I still use my little green military issue nylon M16 cleaning kit, the same type that I learned to use in basic training a long time ago for cleaning rifles. I have a number of different cleaning kits for handguns. I don't use anything fancy, and I don't use, any specific type of, I put this in backwards. I don't use any specific type of lubricant or cleaning. I like Tough Glide. I like stuff by Century Solutions. I use all sorts of different oils and stuff, all the different samples I get in boxes. I try them all. Different carbon cleaners and everything. I'm not particular to any one special brand. I'm really not. Use whatever really works. So I like that this is a nice self-contained kit. I like that it's got a hard back to it. That always is good for me. I like that it keeps stuff protected and well organized. I love that it smells like bacon. I know that's gimmicky, but I think that's cool. Without using it though, I can't tell you how I like this kit, how the brushes hold up, how the rods hold up, stuff like that. So this is gonna be in its own special category right now. It's not gonna be I like it, it's not gonna be meh, it's gonna be like I have high hopes, I need to use it though and actually get back to you guys. I've seen some bore brushes that just come right apart and you're picking little brass, filaments out of everything later. I have seen some that are amazing, even though they're not very expensive and everything. So I can't put this in a pile right now. So this is going to be its own beast right now. We're just going to put it off to the side a little bit. $45, I don't know. I mean, keeping the firearm clean is one of the most important parts of ownership. $45, I don't know what you guys would normally spend on a cleaning kit, but that's the MSRP price right there. So let's move on. Let's look at the React Torch and Vertical Mission Grip, also by Mission First Tactical. So hold your flashlight, and is a vertical foregrip for you. Something else that I don't use very often, I have one that I can install on my M4 type AR that I just, again, I've never been a big fan. Now it seems that this one has a little push button dealie to hit any kind of flashlight. It looks like this would use a specific type of flashlight that would fit in there. To start off with, you've got some internal storage in the handle there, if I can work that end cap out. So batteries and such, whatever you want to keep in there. And that's pretty tight. That should stay waterproof for you. If you have one of the little palm activators for a light that you're going to put in there, you can take that off and mount that right there so you can activate it and it's not protruding too much, which is cool, and it's got a little pathway for the wire. It's a comfortable handle as foregrips go. Again, I don't normally use them all that often. Now, this is sized for a small flashlight, but it looks like you can actually remove this kind of little collar in there. So you've got two spacers that come out and extend the diameter of that a little bit. This one more spacer comes out too to let you put a light as wide as 1 inch in there. I'm going to leave that one in for now. And then said for something with an end cap. There's also a lockout switch to prevent you from hitting that thumb cap. So if you don't want to accidentally put your light on when you're not expecting it. Let's see how it mounts on your rails. Then you have your foregrip, you have your light available if you so choose to use it, and nice. So, if you're into that sort of thing, not a bad option. If you're gonna use a foregrip anyway, it's comfortable. It's not any more protrusive than any other foregrip out there, but you have the option to mount that light if you want. Now I can see where it might interfere with your sling ring if you're using that. Could be an issue, maybe, but you know, I'm sure there's ways to work around that. So, just something to think about. That's it for the advanced supply drop, though. The MSRP on that is $251.96, and then there is one item in the elite supply drop which I'm actually pretty interested in. It is a level 3A, level 3A body armor plate. Soft armor with a semi-rigid strike plate, and this is made by Next Generation Armor. It's a relatively large plate, and this is made for a backpack or a briefcase, or I guess you could put it in a plate carrier. It's a little bit big for a plate carrier, I think. Well, for my plate carrier anyway. So this has an MSRP of $159.95, and body armor is expensive. I know that heavy-duty plates are expensive. I have some in my plate carrier. I have some serious high-end ceramic strike plates to stop, you know, high-velocity rifle rounds. Now this is good for up to 44 Magnum. So I hate to say it, but this might be inspired by the school shootings going on and everything. But this is, like I said, designed to go inside of a backpack, give you a level of protection. You can use your backpack or briefcase or laptop bag or whatever it is to shield yourself, or just kind of be that protection from something that you don't see coming. So, soft foam towards the wearer, and then, like I said, semi-rigid strike face towards the threat. So there's not much to say about it. It does give you a large protective area. If it was in your backpack, definitely protects most of the core, most of the vitals. Pretty good. Definitely, I like it. Very lightweight. The heavy-duty ceramic plates, you know, obviously, if you've ever carried them, very heavy. So it's only one, because it's not designed for a vest. It's designed for one item to basically be your shield, whether it's your backpack, laptop bag, briefcase, messenger bag, whatever it is. So I like this item. That's pretty cool. So the Elite supply drop total MSRP is $411.91. So it's about $200 with shipping and everything. $207 actually for the Elite. So the MSRP value is double that. Is that worth the extra price over the Advanced that we've been getting in unboxing? Well, maybe. A couple items where I'm just like, nah, I don't know. This guy, meh. This guy, I have one from Ontario that I just like a little bit better. Mission First Tactical stuff is great. I am probably going to swap out, oh, there goes my Bipod adapter. Probably going to swap out what I have on my M4 at home with these rails. I might get them coated here in the shop first. I would have liked a nice knife to go with all this stuff, but, you know, I love this. Thinking of so many good uses for this right now. Aiden's backpack for school. But overall, I like this box, despite there's a couple items that are like, bleh. Anyway, guys, there is Never Enough Tactical Elite for May 2008. Different unboxing. What do you guys think? You like this style, or you like it where I'm just focused all on the stuff all the time? I'm not offended if you don't want to stare at me the whole time. Just figured since I'm in the shop today, I would do it like this. Check out the video description for a link to the shop website, Pictured Arms and Coatings. See what we have going on. All sorts of fun stuff in the shop. In addition to cool shop videos coming out soon, editing them, because of the fun we actually while we're working, I have to edit a lot of stuff out. Until next time, I appreciate all you guys. You're all absolutely awesome, and I'll be back again real soon.